Well, 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 we have passed 100 subscribers. So for today's video, I've got to drop off some parcels. I'm going to do a little bit of charity shopping, and it's the 100 subscriber giveaway. And we've done it. Had a little help from the boys, of course. Thank you for having me on. I've been grinding at this for just under a month. So I wanted to get to 100 subscribers just so making videos was actually worth it. If I'm making videos and nobody's watching, you kind of lose the motivation. But now I know there's people out there and there's people that are interested, I'm here to stay. So thank you ever so much, and let's get back into the video. Morning.
Morning.
Some Hermes? Alright, let's get back at it. This one's been closed since lockdown. Still the same old stuff in here. Same old quantity of bric-a-brac, and normally there's some good clothing in here. All overpriced though. Ralph Lauren don't really deal with that unless it's something spectacular. I'm after the more vintage tees, the one-offs, the older stuff, big graphic logos, just unusual pieces really. This is just the standard stuff. What we got here, I like the look of this one. Never heard of the brand before, but I love the design. It's that nice soft cotton. It's too small for me, so it will be for sale. I love it. Bit of Lacoste. Again, this one looked quite cool. Left Frogs or whatever it is. Just looks vintage, so I copped it. Nice. This one looks good. We'll take a bit of that. It's not vintage, but it's vintage style. Big branding, Kellogg stuff. Real soft cotton, but I am suspicious. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, would you believe it? Primark. No. So normally I'd wait till I get home to show you everything that I picked up, but I wanted to share this with you quickly. So you might have seen on the footage in there that I was looking at the games, and they was all quite high priced. You got £4, £4, £2 and £5. So I left them, but there's a sign on the side that says CDs and DVDs 4 for £1. So I asked if the games are included. They said no, the individually priced ones are what they are, so I accepted it. I was cashing up and she came out and said, actually, we're going to include the games. So I got Grid Autosport for the PS3, which is originally £4. F1 2013 for the PS3, which is originally £4. F1 2012 for £2 on the PS3. And Wipeout Omega Collection on the PS4, which was originally £5. So 25 pence each. I'm having that. I don't normally dabble in like modern media. PS2 is probably as far as I go, and even then I stay away. It's normally PS1 and back. But for that, I was always going to pick it up. So anyway, on to the next one. Here we are, second location. Morning.
Morning,
How are you?
fine, thank you. Sorry, let me go now.
Are you crack on? Yeah, I'm back to work now.
Oh, is it good?
Quiet.
Quiet, oh, right.
Is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it soon build up, won't it?
Oh, we'll see, won't we? Might have to...
Oh, isn't it though?
Yeah, everyone's changed,
Yeah.
which is fair enough.
I think everybody want a haircut, wouldn't they?
The first couple of weeks I was there, rammed.
Oh, now everybody's got haircuts, gone quiet.
They've had haircuts, they don't care anymore. They forgot about.
I said we're busy, aren't we, Anne?
Yeah, I can imagine.
If all the stuff that they did over closure,
Yeah.
then who's going to want to do
Yeah.
that in the next 18 months?
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
not going to sort through, they're not going to decorate, they're not going to chuck stuff out as much.
I'm gonna pray it doesn't happen for you.
But Christmas, I love doing Christmas, don't you, Anne?
Yeah, I mean, thank goodness.
We looked that up online, haven't we, that animal?
What is it?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like 25 quid online on Amazon.
Crate creature surprise.
Yeah, it's got a little crowbar on the side that you crowbar it open.
No, I'm serious.
Well, if you've looked,
Noodles? Noodles and noodles.
yeah, it's cool.
Hi, my lovely.
It is cool. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's still here. I shall buy that.
Oh,
Which t-shirt? Is that those blooming Primark?
yeah.
Filling up the shelves?
We've saved this for you.
Sorry? What is that?
It's got vintage pin-ups with the matching bow tie. Check out the back. It's brilliant.
It's lovely.
Oh my gosh.
It's very you.
This looks interesting. Vintage potato heads, I believe. And it's in some sort of house thing. Come on, mate, get in it. Honestly, so much tape on these things. And we're in. So it is basically Mr. Potato Head. A lot of the heads were 2002, but the home looks a lot older. I had a quick look online. As cool as it looks, wasn't really worth getting. Lovely pair of Y3s, brand new, but sadly they look like factory defects. There's some peeling and yeah, it just wasn't in the best condition. 2003 though. I think I'll just cash this out. Thank you very much. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. See you soon. Quite an interesting second shop. We're on to the third. How you all doing?
Yeah, very well.
Good, good, good. I'm okay, thank you. So here, that elusive Novacek caught my eye. Is it a bit of burbs? Nah. How are you? You alright? Good. Okay, shop number 4. Good morning.
Hello.
Hang on, I'm in the afternoon.
Hello.
How are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. Right. Is it possible to look at that stack there of the games?
Of course it is. Come round here.
Thank you ever
I'll
so
take them
much.
out for you. That's the idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That one just there. Yeah, thank you.
Just that. Do you want that box as well?
Maybe after. I'll do one at a time. Okay, thank you very much. I'm here, so I might as well have a look.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did look in here the other week, so I'm not.
They're probably the ones at the top are probably the new ones.
Have a look. I am indeed. Thank you ever so much. I spy with my little eye something beginning with Gibson Games. Vintage Mahjong. Yes, we'll have a bit of that. I believe this is £2 as well, so we're snapping it up. Absolutely battered, not for a £5. We're back from today's charity shop sourcing. Didn't get loads, but I got a few cool bits. I have got a lot to do here today. I'm going to try and spend a few hours here sorting all this stuff out. This has not got today. I've had this one before, but I've got loads to sort out. Let's get into the haul. First shop I went into, picked up this. Only because it's vintage looking. I've never seen it before. It was only, what, £3? So I grabbed it. I'll research it. Either way, it's a cool t-shirt. It's going to sell. Then I picked this one up as well, reduced to £1. Le Frog. I'm assuming it's some French brand, but again, never assume. It's cool, it's vintage looking. I need to research it. Pretty sure the label's looking a bit 80s, but or 90s even. It's very, very big. Might keep it for myself as like a baggy, comfortable top. If not, if I was to sell that, I'm probably looking at about 15 quid off the top of my head, maybe 12.99. Not sure on this one. Let's say 10, 9.99. I also went into another shop that I always show on the video, and a little while ago I passed this up. I knew it was a good make, and I don't know why I didn't pick it up. But anyway, I researched it. It's going for about 10, 12 quid. It's a Palandone, the same company that make all the Henry Hoover stuff, the toys. It's £1. It's an egg and soldiers maker. You put your little egg in here in the soldier's cap, and then you slice out your soldiers, put them in the egg cup. There we go, done. Actually, I think that goes on the egg's head. Yeah, £1 into 10 quid. Picked this up for 3 quid. Overpaid a little bit, only because obviously it's 2003 this, and the batteries have all exploded inside. So not too sure what to do with that one yet. Not too sure. Might sell it as open, never used, and get the batteries out, but depends how much damage has already been done. Picked up Halo for the original Xbox, just because it was complete and the disc is in maybe not anymore. The disc is in relatively good condition, and it was £1, maybe 6 quid back on that. These ones, I showed you a quick interval with the video. They had a deal on 4 DVDs and CDs for £1. Anything individually price marked was not in the deal. Me and another chap questioned, and yep, they confirmed that. As I was cashing out, she said, you can actually have them in the deal. So 25 pence each, £1 for all 4. I'm looking at maybe 4 quid, 4 or 5, maybe 8, and maybe 11 for that one. I need to do some double checking, but just looking at the titles, the years and the genre, that's what my head tells me. I also picked up this Gibson's Games Mahjong set. It is a cracker. I've sold worse ones than this before for the best part of 40 quid. Now, there is one on eBay at the moment, this model, I believe, which is going for, I think it's on bids at 36 at the minute with 6 hours left. Paid £2. It is complete. Mahjong can be very, very, very valuable depending which ones you get. This is kind of mid-tier, lower to mid-tier. You can get ones that sell for £1,000, for example, especially if they're made of bone ivory and bakelite and all sorts of stuff. I need to check this out, but it's looking like it might be bone ivory to me. But then again, I'm not professional. I need to do a good check on that. But for £2, I'm going to aim it as buy it now, and I'm going to go for 45, accept offers, and I'll take anything around the 38 mark. Pick this up. It was actually saved for me by the ladies in the charity shop. They knew that I'd like this sort of stuff. It's full of pin-up girls. If it didn't have this lapel-y thing on the front, and the pin-ups continued through, I personally would keep it for myself. It's even got the matching bow. It's by a brand called Claudio Lugli. They do sell quite high premium quality stuff. I'm not going to keep this. I am going to sell it. I'm going to aim for £29.99 with the bow tie. It's got some nice lapels, some good cuffs. I'm going to go for, it's got a good size as well, and it's in really good condition. I mean, I've ruined it by creasing it, but yeah, I'm going to aim for £29.99 possibly, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. We shall see. Then the last shop that I went into, where I picked up the Halo from, I picked up these. They had a stack of PS1 games. They wanted £1 each, so I jumped on them. These are the ones that I took simply because they were complete and the discs were in the best condition. So they've got the relatively good condition jewel cases, they've got the manuals, and the discs are okay. We have Tennis Arena. I think I'm probably going to look for about 7 quid on that. I'm going to bundle these two together. Actually, thinking about it right now, I think I'm going to sell the whole lot in a job lot. I think I'm going to add it as auction. Starting bid, what did I pay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starting bid, £9.99, and see what happens. But for 6 quid, I'm going to make some good money there. And that is it for the haul. Today wasn't really much about sourcing. I had to travel an extra 8 miles to go and drop my Hermes parcels off because my local one wasn't working. And there's a charity shop next door to where I have to drop them off. It was closed. But I already had the itch by then. My head, I was already going to a charity shop, so I had to go. I ended up doing about 4 3 of them were closed, so I went to 7 locations, give or take, but only 4 was open. Didn't pick up too much, but yeah, we got a few bits. Right, so yes, as mentioned, the channel has finally surpassed the 100 subscriber mark, which tells me there is demand for what I'm doing and people are liking it. So I'm going to continue. Now I have an audience, it makes it all worthwhile. So I want a big shout out to all the lads and the ladies that have been helping me, having me on their channels, talking about me. They've all been very, very kind and welcoming. I've been watching a lot of them for a long time and a few of them for a short while, but I have been lurking them the same, and I decided to join them and be a part of the community that I'm actively watching. I thought I've got a little bit of something to give, so why not try and see where it goes. So there's too many names to mention. You all know who you are. I'm going to start adding their channel names into my description below. Not too sure exactly how to do it just yet, so I'm just going to at them and put their names. I don't think with 100 subscribers I can tag them, but the names are there. Just copy, paste, search, and you will find each and every one of them, and I'm going to keep adding to them as time goes on. So let's celebrate. I thought what I would do is I think I'm at 130 something now, but I'm going to do a 100 subscriber giveaway. Don't expect gold, it's not massive, but it is something to celebrate. So we have a brand new tatty boxed Minecraft Lego 21148. It's not worth a ton, maybe 15 quid. If you've got kids, they'll love it. If you want to sell it back on, sell it on. But to celebrate, I'm going to be giving this away. As the milestones increase, I will make the prizes bigger and better. But this is the first milestone, so this is what you're going to get. It's never been used. It's still sealed. You may have seen it in one of my pickups before. Yeah. So, how are we going to do this? So, what am I going to get you to do? I think if you can share my profile, my YouTube page to your social media accounts, Facebook, etc., give it a share in an Instagram story. That's not a condition, but if you could do that, that'd be great and it'd be massively appreciated. But all I'm going to need you to do is comment down below with the word 100 or the letters 100. Comment down below with the number 100, and at the end of on next Monday or next Sunday, actually after the car boot, I will go through, I think there's a program actually, I'll randomly pick one of you who have wrote the number 100 to win this, and I'll ship it off to you, and that'll be a nice way of celebrating the 100 milestone. So let's see how that goes on. And so yeah, I think that'll be a great way to say thank you very much. As always, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, and like the video, because it really supports me, really helps me, pushes me through the algorithm, and puts me in front of others' eyes to be able to see what I'm doing. So, as Kieran would say, without further ado, cue the outro.